Hi friends, let's see how to make your answer sheet presentable. Why is it important to make your answer sheet presentable? Your main goal is to please the examiner who will check your paper. How do you do this? By making your paper easier to check, by making your paper easy to read, and also make it attractive by using space, lines, margins, etc. In the previous video, we have seen about the margins. Left side, first margin, you have to use to write the question number, and inner small margin you can use to write the sub question number, or you can use the bullets or arrow marks or numbers for each point of answers in SST and science paper. Now write every section on separate page. Suppose you start with section A. You have attempted first two questions. Third question you need time to think. Then leave space for it. How will you come to know how much space is needed? So let's understand the relation between the marks and the time. For 1 mark question, you have to write 2 points or lines, or if it is a MCQ, you have to write the complete option, not just write A or B. You have to write that complete option in the answer sheet. You can give maximum 2 minutes, 1 minute each for those you are confident about. Now 2 mark question. Minimum 4 points or 4 to 6 lines you have to write. Maximum 4 minutes for each question you can give. Now for 3 mark question, minimum 6 points in 7 to 8 lines you have to write. Maximum 6 minutes each question you can give. For 5 mark question, minimum 10 points in minimum 12 to 13 lines you have to write. So what should be the time? Maximum 10 minutes each. 7 to 8 minutes for those you are confident about. Always be aware of the time so that you can adjust the speed of writing. You complete all those questions you are confident about answering in your first round so that you can give more time to the hard ones. This is very important. Complete what you are confident about, that will give you sure marks. Then go for the questions that are hard for you. Now we will see how to write maths paper. You are solving this problem. If sine of a plus b is equal to 1 and cos of a minus b is equal to root 3 upon 2, 0 less than a plus b less than or equal to 90 degree, then find the measures of angle A and angle B. Here I have written the question in your exam. You need not write question in your answer book. You can directly start from here. Now see how it is solved. Given I have written here. Then leave line after each step. Therefore, wherever necessary, use therefore or equal to. Give equation number. This intermediate finding you have to underline. Now this is a trigonometry. So your finding is like this. If it is a cylinder or circle question, you are finding R from D, you are converting its units, then you have to underline it. That will make sure that you are using that value in the to solve the problem. Okay. Now see the last. Therefore, as far as possible, equal to should be in one line. Final answer you have to write in the box or you have to underline it like this. Okay, if it is a word problem, you have to write the answer in complete sentence. Your answer should be easily visible to the examiner. Examiner should not search for your answer. Same applies to the numerical problems in science. If you have solved the complete question correctly with proper unit, you will get the complete mark. In maths, marks are assigned stepwise. If your steps are clear, you will get marks stepwise. You will lose marks only for the wrong steps. Now we will see about the graphs. Now we will see how to solve the graph problems. See, first is question number. Then you have to write the equations that you are drawing graph for these two equations. This is y dash, x dash. You have to write the scale. X axis 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. Y axis 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. These two lines, everywhere you have to write the coordinates of the points. This you have to write the equation of that line like this. Find out the point of intersection. That point of intersection you have to write here specifically. Now we will see about SST. The question is, mention the provisions that constitute India into a secular country. The first point is, there is no official religion for the Indian state. Our constitution does not give a special status to any religion. Now what are the key points in this point? No official religion, does not give special status to the religion. The second point, while writing second point, leave one line blank. The constitution provides to all individuals and communities freedom to profess, practice and propagate any religion or not to follow any religion. This way you have to underline the key points. Like this you can go on writing the points. Suppose something is wrong, just give a horizontal line. Suppose you feel that you have written the entire question wrong, just put line like this. Examiner will not check it. He will come to know that this page is wrong. Here note one point. Keep proper space between the two words. Don't clutter. Proper spacing can make even average handwriting look good. For attempting map questions, you have to write the question number here. Suppose the question is, locate and label the following on outline map of India. First is A, a national park in Gujarat which is known as home of Asiatic lions. That is, the answer is Gir. So here is Gujarat and Gir. This reference you have to give here, Gir A. Now the second question, B, is a bird sanctuary in Rajasthan famous for Siberian cranes. This is the Bharatpur. That you have to give here in reference, Bharatpur B. Now the third question is, two wildlife sanctuaries in northeast India. These are the two. See how to write this. This is how you have to attempt the map questions. Make practice for map. Now we will see about the science paper. For every definition, you must give two examples. For 2 marks and above, wherever possible, draw diagram. Diagram should be as per textbook. If possible, labeling should be done in capital letter. Never draw diagram with pen. Always draw diagram with pencil. Now the question is difference between metals and non-metals. While writing difference, you can write point like this. First point is appearance. How are metals? Shiny. Non-metals are dull. The second point is conductivity. Metals are good conductors of heat and electricity. Non-metals are poor conductors of heat and electricity. Like this, examiner will just check the points. It will be easy for him to check your paper, and that will give you an advantage. He will overlook some of your errors or mistakes. Now suppose your question ends here, then you will leave this line and you will start next question on this page, on this line. In science also, write answer point wise. Every point on new line. Leave one line between the 2 points. Underline the keywords or key points which are relevant to the answer. So just looking at it, the examiner will come to know that you have written the required points. This is very essential. Now we will see how to draw the diagrams. Draw a labeled ray diagram to show the path of the reflected ray corresponding to the ray which is incident obliquely to the principal axis towards the pole of the convex mirror. Mark angle I and angle R. While attempting such questions, you have to first write the title. How to write the title? This take from the question. Ray diagram to show the path of the reflected ray corresponding to the ray which is incident obliquely to the principal axis towards the pole of the convex mirror. This will be the heading of your diagram. Now underline the points. What is it? It's a convex mirror. How is the incident ray? It is obliquely to the principal axis. So, while drawing such ray diagrams, draw it light. See this principal axis, I have drawn it very light. Angle I, angle R. You have to show the direction of the incident ray and the reflected ray. Principal, axis, pole, focus, center of curvature C. This is very essential. The rough surface also you have to mark. Angle I is equal to angle R. You have to write it, and once this is final, then make it dark so that you don't have to rub it again and again. Same is the case for biology diagram. Draw light diagram, label it properly, then make it final, make it dark. This way your paper will not be dirty. Let's see about the languages, English and Hindi. You have unseen passages. First, read the unseen passage and read the questions. Then go again to the unseen passage, read it carefully and locate the answers, and then write the answers to the unseen passages. While writing questions from CBSE textbook, you should write answer in your own words. You must practice for the grammar. While letter writing, left alignment is must. Story writing, minimum 1.5 page is must. Use past tense. Give heading. Write that heading in box. Read your English, Hindi textbook minimum 3-4 times. That is very essential. Now we will see how to make efficient use of rough work, this last page. This page you should use for calculations, addition, subtraction, division, multiplication. You will not do it in margins. Your answer sheet should be clean and tidy. You have labeled it as rough work. Examiner will not check it. Now, in case of languages, you can use this page to arrange the points. Suppose you want to write the letter. So you can write down the points here. Later on you can rearrange it and then write the final letter. This can be used for story writing also. You have to arrange the story here and then write the final story. Now we will see how to make use of this blunt pencil which we discussed in our previous video. Suppose mirror formula is 1 upon V plus 1 upon U is equal to 1 upon F. Here it is plus. This is mirror formula. And 1 upon V minus 1 upon U is equal to 1 upon F is a lens formula. Now you are getting confused always while solving paper. So what you will do is, here you write plus for mirror formula minus for lens formula. This should be visible to you, and what is M and what is L, that you only know. Same is the case for trigonometric ratios. Suppose sine 30 cos 60 half. Any ratio which you don't remember, write it here. Slide, it should be light, should be visible to you only. Whatever you feel that you forget or you are making mistake again and again, just make a small note of it here in your own language that you should only understand. That way this rough work page can also be utilized. Now we will revise some important points. Write every section on separate paper. Give proper question number before writing the answer. Leave one line after your answer is over. Underline the key points. Use rough page for organizing your answer. Let's see some few points about the study. For all subjects, read your textbook minimum 3 to 4 times. Solve all problems your maths textbook many times. After this, solve NCERT exemplar. Solve sample question paper or as many question papers as you can. Make practice to solve question paper in 3 hours. Solve as if you are writing board paper. This will give you confidence to complete the paper in time. Follow all these tips. It will definitely give you better score. Best of luck.